doing classical rock and country music facts and trivia. Thank you for being here. Today's video is on why Ronnie Van Zant's widow took Lynyrd Skynyrd to court. Author revealed she couldn't stand for it. In the wake of the tragic plane crash on October 20th of 77, which claimed the lives of Lynyrd Skynyrd, Ronnie Van Zant, Steve Gaines, and Cassie Gaines, as well as the group's assistant road manager, Dean Kilpatrick, and the pilot and co-pilot, it was decided that the band would not carry on. But 10 years after, it was agreed that the surviving members of Skynyrd would reunite for a tour, with Van Zant's younger brother, Johnny, taking his spot behind the mic. This topic was recently discussed in an episode of the Book on Rock podcast with author Lori Tucker Sullivan, who penned the book, I Can't Remember If I Cried, Rock Widows of Life, Love, and Legacy. And during the lengthy chat, she explained the subsequent legal battle between Ronnie Van Zant's widow, Judy Van Zant, and Skynyrd. There was this pact that was made with the surviving band members, Tucker Sullivan explained. Everyone felt that Ronnie was Lynyrd Skynyrd. He founded the band, he wrote most of the songs, and everyone felt as though that was it. There was a Rosington Collins band for a couple of years, which didn't, of course, have the success that Lynyrd Skynyrd had, but they all got together and said that was it. The band wouldn't happen anymore, wouldn't exist anymore, because it was so much based on Ronnie as the foundation of the band. But then in 1987, a reunion tour took place. As a result, the business trouble between Skynyrd and Judy eventually started, according to Tucker Sullivan. And then a promoter came along 10 years later and suggested that they go out on the road, and she said okay with that. You know, let's do something to mark the anniversary. But then they saw how easily they could pick up where they left off. And of course, they were making a lot of money. The band was organized as a corporation, with each band member having an equal share, and they gathered together and told her that she was being voted out of the company, and she wouldn't stand for it. So she did have to take them to court. And what I found most compelling was her talking about the experience and about how she was going to be in court every day. The lawsuit happened in New York, and she was there every day. No one else necessarily was. There were attorneys that were representing the other people. And she would be there every day at lunchtime. She'd go into the bathroom and be sick and throw up. She got down to about 90 pounds. And I can imagine what it's like to go through something like that with the people who have been your friends and have been so close. Tucker Sullivan also accompanied Judy to the actual site of the plane crash site in Mississippi while writing the book. And they discussed the grief Judy experienced after the crash. She talks about how they were really nowhere to go for comfort from grief, because all of the people closest to her were also grieving. She couldn't go to Ronnie's parents because they were grieving the loss of their son, and she couldn't go to band members because they were grieving also. There were friends of the family who had helped out the band, roadies here and there, and a few of them were left and were not part of this last tour, and they suffered terrible guilt because they weren't on that plane. So it really was something that affected many, many people. According to an article from 2017, the aforementioned lawsuit ended up limiting the band's future endeavors, requiring profit sharing and limiting what the band's members could do unless 3 pre-crash members agreed. The order banned them from telling a history of the Lynyrd Skynyrd band without written approval from the 3 members. Which kind of makes me wonder how they're touring now under the name Lynyrd Skynyrd when there is no original members left. Unless Artemis Pyle's playing with them, I'm not sure. I don't think he is. And it's just sad. Always found the words from Charlie Daniels' song, Reflections, on this to be very powerful. I'll put them up there for you. And it was a sad day in rock and roll, and it was a sad day in American history when that plane went down. And there was another time, I think it was at Charlie Daniels' Volunteer Jam, when all of the Lynyrd Skynyrd got up to perform Freebird, and there was an empty microphone, and somebody had the bright idea of popping a spotlight on that empty microphone in front, and they said there wasn't a dry in the house. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.